Yeah, he tried to play me. Who played? Oh, I was like,
He thought it was
wait a minute.
I would say it never starts on time anyway. You I always gotta adjust it. It's ridiculous. Bro, like he gotta have a tape. Like we give him too much promo on this show.
On me.
especially
I got you.
once we get like the graphics.
Yup.
I still want to add like this on the end and shit.
Yeah.
Let me see that one real quick. Let me see the pictures real quick, cause some of these I sent to y'all and I ain't read them. No, like it was only one of them. It was this one because like I had to scroll down. Man, y'all better stop playing with me. Yeah, I'm the host. Welcome to Rise and Grind. Good morning. It's Radio Roger. You know what I'm talking about?
It's your boy Chef Hobby.
Your boy Lil Kari, Kari, Rari, Ferrari.
Yeah.
Don't do that no more. This nigga said Ari Kari like
I was gonna give him a little beat. I thought he
like Chris Brown.
I'm not.
Suicide Doors. Ari Kari head ass little. And them suicide doors. Ari Kari.
Look at me now.
I'm really just trying to stall because y'all see my stuff open.
Slow boot.
But you know,
Rudy Pooty, laptop.
it was really only one album to drop this week. I ain't have to go with that. I ain't have to wait that long, even if it didn't open, because it was only one album. It wasn't good. Yeah, it was good. All right, GLOCKOMA, Key Glock. Everybody was really like, people was really hitting me up. I got more people hitting me up about an album that like with this one than anybody on the show. But it was, I guess, hood niggas. I know a lot of hood niggas and females. I swear to God.
You saying like
You love
every
female.
every episode?
Yeah, every episode. This was the one before that people was like, yo.
Yeah.
This album dropped. Yo, people was sending me that, like more than y'all. People was sending me the album. Like,
Man,
I'm not gonna post. Like, yo,
That's crazy.
Relax. And then they go watch show. We told you. I'm glad you put it on. You put it on because of me.
nah, like Glock. I was gonna listen to Glock anyway. I was gonna be forced to.
I wasn't gonna listen to Glock.
I was gonna listen. I like Glock. I like Glock.
Yeah, I do too.
What we was talking about earlier is that I felt like Glock and a lot of other rappers careers have like a ceiling. Like, I mean, what would they have to do to rebrand themselves? Because what I said earlier to them was that I feel like Key Glock is a great artist, but I feel like we knew what to expect from the album. We got it from the album, and that I feel like there would ever be a time that a Key Glock album came out and we were like, oh my gosh, this album has just completely changed the course of Key Glock's career. Like, this is a monumental Key Glock album.
And
like,
I partially put that on Dolph just because they sound so much alike. You already know what to expect. You know how Key Glock gonna come, and you know how Dolph gonna come. And sometimes when you listen to the songs, you get lost and you don't know which one which.
Like I only do that. Yeah, well, I do that sometimes, but I listen to I did it a lot at first. I'm not gonna lie, but like I listen to Key Glock so much. Key Glock is actually my favorite.
Between the two,
Out of Dog?
Yeah.
You
No, Key Glock has. I mean, all right. Dolph makes better tracks. I feel like Key Glock
has a better sound.
Got a better flow.
Okay.
I mean, I mess with that. But you asked a question like, what it would take to like, I guess, rebrand.
Yeah, like how would they have to rebrand themselves?
I think what somebody like Glock would have to do, and I don't know if it would really be like a rebrand. It would just separate himself, kind of. But like, we talked a couple episodes ago about Savage and the Savage Mode tape, and how it was like 9 tracks, and every single track was just fire.
The one he just dropped. 14.
Yeah. Oh, you saying like he would have to?
He would have to drop a tape that's just fire. You know what I'm saying? Every song is just hot. He can't miss, and it only be like 8 to 10 tracks.
Do you think that he would have to separate himself from PRE to be able to be that kind of artist?
No, I don't think so at all. I think if he just like you said, bro, like the music that he dropping just sound the same. Every song sound the same. Every song sound the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's Glock. You know, like it's just the fuck is like it's the same.
I love the fuck though. Like that's funny.
The ad-lib is
funny
hard,
to me.
but I mean it's possible, but I just don't. I feel like he just gonna keep doing what he doing, just dropping music every whatever. I feel like this one was just was hyped though, just because of I want to say this one was supposed to drop a while back, but he kind of pushed it back if I remember. And then the name, like GLOCKOMA, just a live name. You know what I'm saying? So like, it was just some hype behind it. But
I ain't see
what other artists do you think like are in that? I'm not only thinking a few rappers, but like I'm thinking people like Pablo Juan. I think Pablo Juan's there.
He's another one that.
But I feel like he could actually have a big turnaround album if he wanted to.
That's what I was just gonna say, because he dropped next month on like the 14th. But
does he really?
Yeah, but
we'll see.
He needs this one. Chill out, cause
he said you'll see.
Pablo, that's my guy, man.
Nah, Pablo, that like he that nigga. I fuck with Pablo.
But he needs to like he's been on that like mediocrity,
like he plateauing right at the moment,
just
like
sounding the same. So he need to. This tape need to be live.
I think he's the best rapper under Gucci Mane right now, like on 1017.
Yeah. Who else they got?
They got Lil Wop. They got Asian Dog.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
They got I forgot his name. He's short with the dreads. I thought he was Jacquees for a second, but they got a few cats. I think Wop, I don't know, he asked to be dropped, or like he got mad and he was trying to get dropped from the label or something like that.
Saying they wasn't paying him his money and stuff.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
Asian Dog got at him. She was like, "You're not doing no shows." She was like, "You're not dropping no music, so who's supposed to pay you?"
Yeah.
She was like, "You're not popping like that."
And Wop was like, Gucci don't be answering his phone whenever I call and all that other stuff.
Yeah, but she was like, I guess before he said that, she was like, "Yo, just call Gucci. Gucci don't never." She was like, "Every time I call Gucci answer every time. I don't never have to worry about Gucci not answering." But he different, I guess.
Or Wop he don't care about. Oh boy, that's his name, Lil Wop. What's
his name is Lil Wop.
Lil Wop, yeah. Well, Gucci Goo Wop just don't care about you, Lil Wop. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Baby Wop.
I think that might have been one of the first niggas he signed when he got out of jail. It might have been the first nigga he signed when he got out.
Right. I think you're right.
That's crazy. Oh well, he wasn't popping like that.
Don't matter to me.
I don't like
still
it.
Not.
Have you heard his music, Lil Wop? I
think I've heard him on tracks with Pablo.
Bro, I don't like that shit at all.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't like it at all. At all.
I don't know. But what you giving Glock's album?
7
rating?
For him, I'm gonna say 7 or 8 because his last album, Glock Bond, I think that was amazing. Not amazing, but it was great. It was really, really, really good for Key Glock. Like that album that you was talking about, like it's just hard. It's hard as hell. Like what was it with Boomin' and 21? What was the name of it?
Savage Mode.
Savage Mode. Yeah, I think that's kind of like that for Key Glock. Like Glock Bond was crazy.
Yeah, it was. He had Cocky, Russian Cream.
Russian Cream go.
Racks Today was on there. He put
that was a bonus or something, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. What you giving it, Car?
Probably like a 6.
Yeah.
Probably like a 6.57 maybe.
And another thing that I think we should start doing on the show, just because we talk about it and we rate them, but we never do this. Like we need to start. Like, would you tell the people to go listen to this album? Mm-hmm. Like, would you encourage this album?
Nah, I would tell them to go listen to the first song.
I would tell them to listen to Glock Bond.
Yeah, I would say listen to Glock Bond before you listen to this.
I wouldn't tell them a whole album.
Yeah, I about to say listen to Glock Bond.
Yeah,
that's the hard one. This one's hard too, but that one was harder.
Yeah.
We had some new tracks come out. I just tried to play a couple of them, but Kari and Hot wasn't really. They wasn't really feeling the whole beef in itself. This to them was like.
But they said it wasn't a beef though. They said it was just
not a beef. It was like a rap beef.
Yeah.
Not a sparring match head ass. But
just too lame, ain't it?
Yeah, I guess Tory and Trippie Redd, I guess, said they would clean up Joyner Lucas. So Joyner Lucas, when it was really like Tory Lanez on IG Live with Trippie Redd talking about how he would clean Joyner Lucas up, and like Trippie was laughing, I guess, and boom, boom, boom.
Bro, Tory been calling out everybody. He called out Kendrick. He called out Cole.
Yeah, he said he want to do one with Cole.
Whoa.
Yeah, you ain't seen that?
Tory about to drop another album.
I saw him say something about Push, but I didn't see him say nothing about Kendrick or Cole. Like
everybody, he been on live just going dumb.
And that was something that I was gonna say, and I'm gonna get back to the tracks. Not even at this point in time, knowing what he's got under his sleeves now, do you think that as it comes to battle rapping, a push? Damn, let me step back because that'll hit. A push.
Thought I had some 15s in the trunk.
Do you think a push would be a bigger force to reckon with in a rap battle than a Kendrick or Cole?
Say that again. You said
Like-
Pusha.
Like if you were a rapper, would you rather go at a head of Kendrick or Cole in a battle than fuck with Push?
Oh,
That's interesting.
Like, because the way I think about it now, like, I know, like, honestly, I would be like, yo, I'm not fucking with Push first, and then I'm not fucking with Kendrick.
Yeah, I would say I'd have to go at Cole first, just because Cole not like a
Yeah, I'm
battle
going.
rapper.
Yeah, I mean, I think Cole's still injured.
Yeah,
but,
he'll have some heat
I'm
just
about to
because
say,
he's
but-
nice with the words.
But yeah,
But
Kendrick is definitely it's between Kendrick and Push to
Push,
me. Like
yeah.
yo. But I think just because Push is showing how much he doesn't care, and I think we always know, like, if you listen to his music, like, he he really doesn't
Reckless.
care. Yeah, he really doesn't care. Yeah, I'd probably pick Push, but I was just asking y'all if y'all think that, like, nowadays in the game, like, Push, even if it was just because of this last beef, is he that guy, like, that you don't want to play with now, like him or something like that? Not like on that level of rapping. I'm not saying like that. I mean
I
battling.
don't know what you mean.
No, I said that because I look crazy.
Yeah. I mean, probably just because of like, people know that he can really rap. You know what I mean? And I don't really know how to answer. That's really a tough question. But I agree with y'all. I would go necessarily out of those three. I would go at Cole first, just because, like, Cole just gonna make light out of the situation. You know what I'm saying? Just like how he did with Pump. He had a whole interview with Pump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Back then with Diggy, he did the same thing. Just made it funny.
That's really funny that Diggy even thought that he was gonna get to go with
Like,
Cole.
stop
Like, he
it.
went at Cole, but, like, did he really?
Like, you're not even relevant now.
Yeah. It was
He
just
just dropped an album, but we didn't talk about it.
'Cause he's not relevant.
It was comedy. And then Cole used to hit his sister in college. So,
Yeah, that did happen. I forgot about that.
so
But
who really won? You feel me?
Got him.
Cole won for winning. like, and Diggy he won for losing.
Sheesh.
But Tory Lanez jumped back. I mean, I guess Joyner Lucas dropped a track called Liddy first, and he used the cover art of, like, I think one of Tory Lanez's first albums or
Dream, I think
tapes.
it was.
Yeah, I haven't listened to early Tory. I didn't listen to it back then.
Early Tory go harder than the Tory just now.
I heard that,
Yeah.
but this last album was really good. The Love Me Now, y'all didn't like it, I guess.
It was
but-
cool. It was cool.
It wasn't a Tory Lanez album though.
Oh my god,
I like the features. Like, it was
yeah,
straight.
it was. Yeah, the Rich the Kid feature was cool. The Trippy feature was cool.
Quavo on there too, right?
Yup.
Yeah, Quavo. That song I remember went hard. I think Chris Brown. I like one with Chris Brown on there too.
But Tory jumped back with a song called Liddy Again, and honestly, like, I think Joyner Lucas's was better. And I think Joyner Lucas, I didn't mention his name in the little rap battle thing before because he's not, like, one of those big guys right now. It was that one that I told you.
Yeah,
He-
I told you. Yeah.
He did the cover for I Told You. But I think Joyner Lucas's was fire. I think
I heard a little bit of it yesterday, just off of social media.
I think Joyner's was better than
Yeah,
to me.
Joyner's were in.
But he's really, like, I saw him working with Eminem, and Dario put me on to Joyner Lucas. Really, well, I listened to his album, but, like, I think I've listened to his music, but not his albums. I think Dario put me on him, but
Shout out Dario.
yeah, he like one of those conscious rappers. Like, if you like real rap, if you want to call it that, or like old rap, that you should listen to him. Like, he's that guy.
Muy interesante.
Never really listened to him, so can't really say much about Joyner Lucas.
He's straight. Like, he's straight. I mean, he's that. If we were back in the day rapping, like, he'd be that nigga.
Yeah.
For real.
He'd be that nigga.
His name looked like a country singer.
Is he new to the game? Like,
He's new to being popping in the game, but he's not like a brand new rapper. Nah, he's got an album out from last year, I believe.
okay. And you say it's more like a conscious rap?
Yeah, it's way more conscious.
Right,
Like
bet.
he's on Eminem's album.
Okay.
Like, have you seen that video? Like when Eminem was he did a music video and they were all in the field and he was like dabbing and stuff and everybody in black was dabbing behind him. Oh, these guys out of touch.
No, I don't recall, man. I don't recall.
All right, where have you been? But anyway, ASAP Rocky dropped a new track, Sundress.
That joint was good. It for the first half of the song, first minute 20, it's just like real melodic and vibe. It's switching up the beats. But whenever he starts spitting on the second half, it was good though.
Yeah, I know. Ron trying to act like he don't like the song.
yeah. I see how he kicked it.
It was nice, man. Like Hop said, like I like the way he changed the flow of the beat like 2-3 times. And then, it was just a little quick song. Like I think it's only like 2 something.
I would play that song if I was on a date with Willow Smith.
And she would probably love it.
That's what I'm saying. Like if I'm riding in the car with y'all, I'm not playing that song.
Right. I mean, yeah. Even the name say Sundress, bro. You gonna be with a shorty, y'all either heading to your date or
Did
just
you
got
hear
done
who I
with the
said
date.
I was on the date with? That's the only person I would play that song in the car with.
So
is
you
Willow Smith.
You wouldn't play it by yourself?
Hell no.
You tripping.
You wouldn't play it with no shorty now.
I play every other ASAP Rocky song by myself.
Tripping.
That one.
This a like Hop said, it's like a Sunday morning.
Yeah,
No,
right.
this is like
Rising
with the
up,
windows
yeah.
down.
This is like Saturday afternoon. You just lifted your head up out of a dandelion field with a white girl with red hair.
Oh my God! Stop it, boy. What is this, Pootie Tang?
No, like that is you just dropped LSD with a white girl with red hair and y'all laying in the field. That's the kind of song that
It didn't sound like that.
No, sir. Do not let Ron do y'all like that.
everybody listen to the song to see if you feel more like him or me.
Alright,
We gonna see what type of nigga y'all are.
for real.
I've never done LSD. I just want to say that. I haven't. I promise I haven't. Don't know where to find it. Yeah.
Plug man. Hear this?
Plug them in.
No, don't. New announcements for albums dropping. Well, mixtape. Famous Dex announced that he's dropping Weird versus Crazy.
I know you ready for that.
12/15. I'm not really ready. I don't know if he's really ready. Cause like
I was gonna say, why you say that?
he dropped the album called Read About It around the same time last year.
How was that?
And when was his
Not up to par.
his last? That was this year, right?
No, he
Beginning of
dropped
this
the
year?
Read About It was a mixtape Christmas time last year. He dropped Dex versus Dexter was March or April this year.
Okay.
One of the two. It was right. I think he dropped the same day as Cardi B.
Okay.
That was a mistake.
Nah, he wasn't competing with Cardi B anyway. He knew that. But I don't.
So you just loaded.
I don't think I like that. Okay, whoever is Pablo One. Thanks for showing me. For the Streets. He's dropping that on 12/14. You did tell me he was about to drop. We just said that a few minutes ago, but I didn't see the cover art. That's straight.
We'll post that.
Yeah, I'm about to say we're gonna drop the cover art. Y'all, what are you thinking about Famous Dex? What do you think about the progress of his career, and what are you thinking from this album? I mean, from this mixtape.
Card, it's a question for you.
Yeah, I know.
To be honest, really don't care. Like Dex, like I've said before, out of the Rich Forever label, he's my least favorite. He's another one of those artists who I feel like he hasn't improved much. He has hits sometimes, but his last tape, the album, it was okay. Like it was only like a couple songs. I remember me and you talking about it. Like we had to listen to it more and more to, you know what I'm saying, to like it.
Right.
But still, it just wasn't all that. Yeah, I really don't know what to expect. Like I don't know if he's gonna come in letting us know what his mother named him. We know your name is Dexter. You know what I'm saying?
My real name is Dexter. I swear to God.
And I swear to God, and I know Dex, but I don't know. I just want him to kind of just go back to just rapping. I don't know. Like he on now. You know what I'm saying? He signed all that. Just rap. Like I don't know. I really don't know what to expect, man.
He did say I saw some comments under his Instagram. He said that his this album, somebody commented, it was like, we want the old Dex back, and he was like, I promise this is gonna be old Dex. But I don't know, I feel like he rushes music out. And he, every once in a while, he has a really, really, really good song. Like one really, really good song. Like, don't you remember, like a few years ago, he had Took Time?
I'm looking at it right now. I was just finna say.
I say that was a really, really, really good song.
Man, that went hard.
Pick It Up was a really, really, really good song. Like, even though he had like ASAP on as a feature, like that was a really good song. I don't, and every mixtape, I think, besides the one to Read About It one last year, they all have at least one good song. But I feel like he needs to take more time to make good songs. And I feel like I feel like Rich Forever is kind of like freelance, and they get to work on their own projects, and it's not a major label. So unless it's an album, they're gonna get to drop whatever music they want to drop. So it's not really a whole lot of quality control, which is why another reason why I think that it took a long time for Dex's first album to come out, because even with the first album it came out, it needed more quality control than it had. But that's the problem with, I guess, 300, and Migos talked about that. But
what I will say is I hope he took his time, bro. Just like you said, just because, like, I feel like now, I mean, probably still a little bit of pressure, but it's not as much as it was in the past. Because, you know, he was going through all that as far as, like, wanting to drop, and Rich wasn't wanting him to drop, and then he left the label, came back, and then maybe he was trying to compete with Rich and Jay Critch, you know what I'm saying? But, like you said, I think now it's more just freelance. Like, now it's just, like, do what you want, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've dropped tapes together. We've dropped our own albums. Everybody's dropped their own albums. Now you can just do what you want. You know what I mean? So hopefully, especially because he dropped, like you said, March, April. That's what, 7-8 months, whatever. So, like, man, I hope, Dex. I hope, because I don't know.
And I even think that the masses are starting to see that the other two on the label are the promising ones. Just I promise. No. I don't mean it like that. And I love Dex. Dex is my second favorite. It goes Jay Critch, Dex, and then Rich to me. Even though Rich is a much more successful, but Jay Critch and Rich the Kid are with Rich Forever, but they have deals with Interscope. Rich, I'm sorry, famous Dex doesn't have that. He's with 300, and we talking. That's a huge difference. Like, that's Interscope and Def Jam are the two major labels.
That's how Rich got the Kendrick feature,
and that's how Jay Critch is going up. He had the Fab and the French feature.
Dang, I wasn't even thinking about that.
Yeah, and if you can think about it,
all of New York.
The World Is Yours from Rich the Kid's album, and if you on Instagram now, you see how much Jay Critch's album is promoted, sponsored, stuff like that. You don't see that with Famous Dex's albums. He doesn't get the kind of promo that he gets. They're bigger now. Jay Critch is bigger than Famous Dex.
Absolutely, without a doubt.
And he's in the talks of like the best rappers in New York.
Yep. Because he's really hot.
Yeah, like. And he's really rapping.
I was going to say, he really got bars.
I say, when it comes to the collective Rich Forever tapes, they all bring what we would like to the table. But when it's separated, I don't know. Like, I feel like Famous Dex needs to pick it up.
Pick it up. Take your own advice.
Pick it up, girl. Baby girl, watch how you move.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Famous Dex. Weird versus Crazy dropping 12/15. I'm actually waiting on it.
We'll see.
Yeah. Offset's album, which is coming the 14th, I believe. Yeah, I believe it's coming the 14th. He announced that it will be about his personal life. I saw him talk about how he's not going to talk about Pateks and all that stuff.
He wants to be more relatable on this album.
Yeah, he said he was going to be more relatable, and I guess we're not as rich as him, so that stuff's not related. It's not relatable. I've never seen a Patek in real life. Have you seen a Patek in real life? Okay.
No siree.
He also announced that he will have no features on his album. And
it's gonna be some Quavo on the bars on them hooks, boy. Stop playing.
No way.
Stop playing with me.
I'm actually glad though. I'm really glad, cause it really fucked me up when I was listening to Take's album, and he came straight off the intro, and then song number 2, I'm like, oh, he about to kill this hoe, and the first voice I hear is Quavo's. I'm like, no, nigga, no.
Wasn't needed.
Yeah, like I was like, no, and I guess because he was on Quavo Hunt Show, or that they just, did the little nephew uncle thing, but no, I'm glad, because I feel like this is really gonna get the show
on the road.
If he can stand alone. I mean, no features alone, and I'm even like,
Offset might do better numbers than the other two.
No. I think
he's gonna do better than Take.
Yeah, he's gonna do better than Take, but I think he's gonna do somewhere in between Quavo.
Cardi B about to promo this whole too.
Yeah, and that was another thing that I was about to talk about, that is really showing something about about Set to me, that he's really even turning down on gassing his album up like that and not even having his wife on it. Because that could have blew his album. Like, if he dropped his leading single or something like that, if it was a Cardi feature, oh my god,
radio hit.
Oh my god,
radio hit.
Oh my god.
Without a doubt, that would be booming.
It'll be booming if he dropped it today. It'll be booming until the album came out. It'd probably be a number 1 when the album came out.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Real talk.
So that shows a lot. So we gonna see.
I will say that now that the other two done dropped.
Kari ready for this to be over.
Yeah, but I'm also kind of excited for Offset now, just because we've seen the first two.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then like Quavo, I really didn't care that much. Takeoff was straight. Like, I wish it was a little better.
Yeah, I didn't care that much about Quavo's because I knew it was gonna be huge.
Exactly. Like you knew what he was doing. Like all these people, you knew he was gonna come first and all that. But
right.
I think Offset, like you said, bro. Like I'm really ready to see him
flourish.
Like no pun intended, but I'm ready to see him take off. Like you know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like because he's always been the one that they say, other than Takeoff, they say who got the bars and could be the one, the Beyonce and all this whatever.
I've been jumping the gun saying it, but if there's gonna be somebody that continues to make solo albums, which they probably all will, just because it's QC and they're gonna make a fucking buck.
Baby already coming.
But yeah, like he might be that one, y'all. Like he really
out of the 3, yeah.
To me, already, even though Quavo has more, he makes the best solo records.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like out of all the solo tracks that came out, even not Ric Flair drip, Monday is my favorite song that came from any Migos solo.
For real.
That was crazy.
I'll say features be going hard too.
I'll say everybody John.
I think he got the best features too. I ain't even gonna lie.
He be spitting, and when it's time for him to stop and sing, and with the auto tune, he can do that. The other ones do either or.
Yeah.
I agree. If the Migos was ever one day to fall out,
Offset be the
one. Offset would, yeah, he would make it.
I honestly think when because the time
on a rapping schedule.
The time you gotta watch on, I ain't gotta watch on. Okay, because the time is gonna be up soon for that group for them as a whole, as a collective.
I think they still got at least 5.
I was gonna say, even if it's 5 years, even if it's 4 or 5 years, somebody's gotta be that guy after.
Yeah, it's gonna be Offset.
And that's what I was gonna say this earlier. That leads me into it. You really it sounds weird, but I can see it in my head. They could really be being Jay.
Yeah,
him and Cardi.
Yeah,
like of a new generation.
New generation.
Like they could really be
on some hood shit.
They was on some hood shit before.
At the beginning.
Who?
Both of them.
Bonnie and
She
Clyde.
from the H, nigga.
Bonnie and Clyde. It was like more like pop, or I guess like more like.
No, he stabbed niggas.
No, I'm saying like as far as their image.
I'm sure Jay-Z. I know Jay-Z with the hood shit for real.
Yeah, but
nigga,
nigga,
Beyonce on that shit too.
Yeah, I'm saying Beyonce and Kelly and them, they was bro, like the old Destiny Child, bro.
Yeah, they was about that.
Bro, they was hood, like hood.
But I would, like you said, new generation, because
you got to think about a different style of rap. You can't. I'm not trying to compare it to Jay-Z being fucking Jay-Z and this being Offset. That's not what I'm saying.
Never.
Speaking of that, my Sugar Hill Gang Rapper's Delight it just came down. I need to put that back up. Don't play me. Don't play me. But somebody will notice.
You got a blank spot on
me.
Yeah, stop playing on me.
Like I said, like it'll be a totally different image with these two. Like they would be more gutter and ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Like J and B, they was on top, but they was more like classy with it. You know what I'm saying? Like they was, like I said, Bonnie and Clyde. Like because it was still hood, but it was
took
classy.
them a moment to come together and then say we're married and then we're having children. This is all coming at once
and
for
we're
them.
worth $1 billion.
And they're still at their. Well, they weren't at the beginning. But I'm saying, like, even, like, they just got together. So I'm saying, like, imagine they would have done this 4 or 5 years in the future. They could have, who knows? Maybe they will clean up. And, Cardi B's already crossed over. And Migos has crossed over. But do you think there's a difference with, like, does Offset still need to cross over?
No.
No, I don't think so.
I was gonna say because I know Migos has crossed over, but does Offset him like to
be on that level of
okay? Because I'm thinking in my head because I think about things on all aspects. Like, can you see Offset sitting down on the fucking Today Show by himself?
No, sir.
That's what I'm saying. Does he still need something to like this?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
he still needs some home training.
I about to say, I think he still needs something to fully because Migos they cross like they can as a whole they can go
they
on
need
fucking
Quavo there though.
They can be on Price Right, nigga. Yeah, but they
need
Quavo. Like,
they need
Offset got he got the voice and the mouthpiece as well to be on the show by himself. He just needs to mature in the game a little bit more.
But all right, and I know this is about to be.
Have you seen Offset talk, bro?
Yeah, I was about to say this is a weird example. All right, let me say it like this. Nigga, would Chick-fil-A be Chick-fil-A if they didn't have a chicken sandwich? If they had everything else, spicy sandwiches, nuggets. No, nigga, they need the chicken sandwich. That nigga is the chicken sandwich. He is the flagship of that group, nigga. Quavo. Like, he's the chicken sandwich, my nigga.
But we talk about Offset's solo career.
No, but
he's not ready.
But yeah, we're saying like for us and the black culture and rap community, he can stand on his own. He already stands on his own. In other songs, he has platinum records by himself. But I'm saying like to push out like to that top 40 radio. Like, do you think like I'm not trying to use DFW stations because like more people watch, but like top 40, like the song, like the stations that play Ariana Grande, the stations that play Sam Smith and Shawn Mendes and all them niggas, like Quavo has songs with those guys that play on those stations. Offset doesn't have songs by himself like that play on those stations.
But is it wanted?
I'm saying for him to be one day
on that. Does Offset want it?
No, I'm not saying whether he does or not. I'm saying like for them one day to be on that Beyonce Jay-Z level
he would need
because they've all done that. He was doing that with 99 problems in 01.
Right. We'll see if Offset and Cardi B want that role.
Cardi B does. I was about to say Cardi B wants that role.
Yeah, she's already there, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, she's got that.
Yeah, but Offset is gonna take some more time.
They want it as a couple. We'll see if that happens.
Dude, the way I'm thinking of things right now, like yo. Rap would have to go down in a ball of flames like disco, like quick, for these guys to not be at the top sometime soon.
Oh, and that's not gonna happen.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they're gonna be there. Like, they're going to be the ceiling at some point.
Right.
Well, Jay-Z and Beyonce, I guess, will always be the damn ceiling.
Until they fucking pass.
Fucking billionaires.
Need that
Can I
money.
have some money?
I'm trying. Hey, let me
bro,
just come
like,
cook
I
for
was
you.
like, can I have some money?
Shit.
Let me just come cook.
I need a babysitter or
I'll
something.
tell a joke or something, nigga. Like, nigga,
You
G.
need me tap dancing?
For real, nigga. I'll tell you how good your music is.
Almost. Yo, I really almost thought we was done with the show.
Almost.
Before you get into that, let's do this.
No.
Let's do this. Let's do it because that's we need to end on that.
Yeah.
But you know, social media. We've already talked about it on our road trips and everything. But social media still has the buzz of Finito versus Mo Bamba.
Oh yeah,
So,
bro. We didn't talk about this last week. We were supposed to talk about it last
So
week.
I pulled up the lyrics, the opening lyrics. I'll break them down, whatever. Woo, woo. But I just want people to get our input on the talking.
Oh yeah, me and Kari talked about this a couple of days ago too.
So, you know, Mo Bamba, I got her calling the young.
No, you gotta say it like a lame. You gotta say all. I'll say it if you want me to. I got hoes calling a young nigga phone. Like
Bamba,
where's
Bamba,
Ali
Bamba.
with the motherfucking dog? I be ballin' like a motherfucking pro.
Bamba.
I be ballin'
Swish.
like my nigga Mo.
Hey.
Step. Oh, so I said step. I mean step. West. Stay with the fucking pole.
Hey.
I messed that up, right?
Yeah, bro.
that,
I don't
but it's
care,
cool.
bro. I don't
Okay,
care.
okay. So y'all get the gist from Mo Bamba. Now he about to hit you with the Finito.
I ain't got
Hey, we did this the other night.
I'm a gorilla in the fucking coop. Finna pull
Up
up to the zoo.
Hey,
Ooh, nigga, who the fuck is you?
I don't know.
Nigga. No, nigga, pull up on your block.
We gon' hey,
run, nigga,
run,
nigga,
run from the
pout, nigga.
hey,
Gas what I smoke, nigga.
Gas at the doja about the window.
Yeah, you can't get no money, silly hoe.
silly.
I just hit a stain, funny dope.
Funny though, talking out his neck, pistol to his throat, to his throat.
Pull this motherfucker,
He gon' choke,
Hey.
Hey,
on the ground, on the floor.
Hey,
Someone pick him up,
Hey.
take him to the morgue.
I think y'all already know which one we going with.
I'm riding through New York.
Hey.
finna go and shoot New Jersey up. Hey,
Tryna take my chain, I ain't going.
Hey.
We gon' go and
blow New Jersey up.
I thought about to keep going.
Bro, so as y'all can see, we already
man.
gone with Finito. It's just a
course.
banger. I don't know if it's just because it's our time and when it dropped. I think it dropped, what, 14?
2014.
Yeah, 2014. We was going into our senior year.
You know what I mean?
That was our anthem at the party.
We was young, boy, 17,
Oh, yeah,
18
we
years
was
old.
17.
You already know how we was rocking.
Bruh, yeah.
Boy.
If that came on, like, no, but this is
Oh
the
my
thing.
God.
This is the thing that really sets it for me. Even if it's not about us just being in that time, high
Right.
school, whatever. Nigga, Finito makes the floor cave in, nigga. Like
Twice.
the floor cave in. Like Finito
real
will
literally.
make the floor cave in. I ain't never seen Mo Bamba make no floor cave in.
And what I've told Kari and T-Ron and all them, Mo Bamba's for like, I don't, not to be racist, but
White
for
kids.
A white setting, because white people can't relate to Finito.
We can't say that.
Well, I mean, okay, you're right, but in event wise,
No.
Mo Bamba go dumb.
Last summer, me and Hop threw a party, and me and Kari and Hop and K Jones, we were out in the backyard, and all of a sudden,
Mo
niggas
Bamba.
started going. I didn't know. I didn't know who
I
Sheck
didn't
Wes
hear it
was.
yet.
I didn't know what Mo Bamba was. I had never heard that song. My sister came home after that weekend begging me to figure out what the song was. Couldn't even figure it out. All of a sudden, everybody in the house just started going crazy. I'm on the outside, like, and I'm in the middle of doing something, so I can't go back in at the moment.
Well, I go in, bro.
Yeah, and I'm like, yo, and I was like, what the fuck are they going crazy?
We was
What-
like,
I was
who on
like,
the
I was
aux?
like, what is that? I was like, yeah, number one, who took the phone? I said, who took the aux? Because I don't have this song in my phone. I don't know what it is,
Dope.
but everybody in that joint is going crazy. I get back in, it's over. But
Yeah, bro. Kari,
it ended up being Mo Bamba.
What's my thoughts on what?
The comparisons.
I feel like it's more. Obama is more of a. How can I say this?
White
I guess,
kids.
yeah. I mean,
White
you already
people.
said, but I think it's just more of a.
A
You know when like they try to like
It's catchier.
catchier. I want to say just more political. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like as far
It's
as like
easier to understand.
yeah, bro. Like I was watching college football and I forget what team.
told you it was about to die. Damn, that was low.
Sheesh,
Mhm.
I forget what team it was, but like
It's cool. It's cool.
after every game, I mean after every time they scored, they kicking off. They playing Obama and the crowd. I don't
The
even remember the
players.
school. Like everybody just
Left side.
like you could just hear it in the background. And they played it like over and over again.
Right. It's
So
more of
like,
a universal song.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's what. Yeah, it's just more political. But you know how when I won't necessarily just say white people, but just anybody when they try to ride our wave. You know what I'm saying? As far
Yeah.
as like songs or music, you know, like that's just they go to
Yeah,
right now.
but that's like right now. That's like they swag surf.
Right.
Like,
yes.
like
absolutely.
there,
That's
like,
perfect.
yeah.
That is
say like
perfect.
they go nuts.
Act
Like
like they ain't never heard shit like that before.
it's funny looking at all the different schools
Go. Yeah.
like go crazy on it. Like, it's really funny.
Bro, can you imagine if they would have allowed us to play Finito like that?
Oh my
Come
god!
on, bro.
Imagine, yo,
Come
Bro,
on, bro.
no.
Imagine the
It probably
Trinity
would've
versus
just-
Bell games if
Come
we
on,
played
bro.
that joint.
nah, Trinity probably would have blew us out the water. They would have blew
Even
us out
more.
the water with Finito. Yeah, cause
I don't care about the Bell was gonna lose regardless.
no. I'm talking about the crowd.
I'm going to Trinity side. What you talking?
Oh, bro, we need to stop playing. Stop playing.
Nah, bro, we was our senior year.
Our
Man,
senior
we
year
was
was-
turned up.
Yeah, we was
bro.
lit. I'm just saying, like we were still outnumbered.
I mean, shit, it's Trinity. Niggas got state championship.
No. I didn't mean it like that. I mean,
What you
like
mean?
there was more like white people than niggas at our school. I'm
Yeah.
saying, like if Chief would have came on,
That's what I'm saying. Like they wouldn't have even like they been like, what the hell is this?
that's what I'm saying. We would have had to go to Trinity side.
On me.
Oh, okay,
That's
okay.
why he said we going to Trinity
Trinity
side.
side.
I said,
Because
we
they was gonna be
I
live
said, we
over
going
there.
over there,
Absolutely.
nigga.
Absolutely, we'll be back.
I said, yeah, I'll be back.
Skippy.
I said, I'm going over there. But
Yeah, bro.
yeah, we cleaned that part up. So can we
This Ron been waiting for this.
No, I think a lot of people like not even like even if you don't care about his music, this is really interesting.
right.
Like just because like everything is coming full circle, and we're talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine.
9-6.
Yeah, Kari loves to be I guess not
I
respectful.
like to troll the troller.
But yeah, they all getting into the
All I
specifics
gotta
at
say
the
is
moment.
Jug man, yeah, that's me.
Snitch, man.
Tekashi,
Snitch,
yeah,
man.
Tekashi 6ix9ine was arrested earlier last week. Well, this past week, on racketeering charges. He was arrested by federal agents. He wasn't picked up by the police. He was picked up by the FBI, and taken into custody for, I believe, robbery, conspiracy for murder, and racketeering. They said that they believe Tekashi 6ix9ine to have actually pulled an armed robbery himself. They said they do have FaceTime video footage of him ordering a hit on Chief Keef's cousin Tato. I'm trying to think about everything else. They definitely, I don't know if it was just Tato, but have him conspiring. Like I said,
Conspiracy.
Oh my gosh, bro! Grammatical
Here we are
Mush
error.
again.
mouth.
Here we are again.
Conspiring. Is that what?
What are you trying to say?
Like conspiracy. He conspired.
Yeah, I guess.
We'll let it slide.
to kill. I guess Tato and maybe others. I didn't go into the specifics. I just know conspiracy to murder. But it's just a whole lot of the energy, I guess, you putting into the world coming back to you, or karma, if you want to call it, or your sins coming back on you, whatever you want to call it.
Whichever walk y'all do.
Man, this is bad. Like, I low key feel bad.
I don't.
I don't feel bad, but like Jeez.
You say you live that lifestyle. When that lifestyle come for you, don't run.
Yeah, he been affiliated. All right, like this whole time. Like I always was like, yo, he not really gangster. He paying for all this,
Right.
and I believe he was paying for all this, but it was through real non-Trey Bloods in New York, and these niggas was really out there in the field. But once you
Associate
say yo,
once
like,
you out there, you out
the
there.
feds know you was a non-Trey Blood, nigga. Like, and the things that they get into, nigga, you get into, and especially if you pulling stick ups as a non-Trey Blood.
You know he probably screaming it too.
Treyway, that's where Treyway came from. And then he wanted to come back on the Breakfast Club and talk about how he made, like, once he
made it up.
Yeah,
Shut
once
up.
but the thing is, like, y'all, like, now that he was arrested, it makes all the backpedaling seem so, like, it all makes sense. He
trying to
fired
run.
his crew, and then he was like, nah, Treyway's not even a thing.
He knew
Because
this was coming.
he's distancing himself from that gang affiliation.
late.
Yo, the feds are on you, son.
Too late now. You know they got your phone.
Yeah, he was already out on probation because we just talked about it a few weeks ago. He just beat a slew of charges. He just outran a slew of charges.
But they did the race on him.
Yeah, so they ended up tracking him down. Federal agents ended up taking him into custody. He was denied bail even after offering his entire bank account of $1.7 million and offering to give up. Boy, you thought. That's low key. He been out for a year.
Oh, if you made that near, yeah.
I'm about to say he's been popping for a year,
And that's
That's not even all. I was about to say that's not even all his money.
I was about to
You
say
know he
that's
got
what's in
money
his
cash.
bank account.
Yeah, he got money in cash.
That's rich as fuck for a year.
Yeah,
Almost $2 million.
but it don't matter. His manager Richard.
Oh yeah, Kilfani, what was his name?
Kifanio.
Kifano.
They call him Shotty.
Yeah, Shotty. Or y'all would probably know him as Treyway. Like, but he went by Treyway.
Jugman, yeah, that's me.
Yeah, and the whole reason why it was, I guess, speculated or that 6ix9ine said he fired his entire crew is because the if you guys ever saw the black guy, he had a goatee, is that what you call it? Yeah, had the goatee. He was always with 6ix9ine, called him his manager, and went by Treyway. Was allegedly stealing his money, his show money, and he allegedly took over $2 million, I believe, in show money. $2.2 million in show money.
And only paid 6ix9ine $300.
Yeah, only paid him $300,000, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Classic. I mean, it's not classic, but I mean, no, I'm saying classic because this happens all the time.
Right.
It just happened on a large scale.
Yeah.
Because now that we're thinking about it, bro, this nigga should be much richer.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And the nigga was robbed of $1 million jewelry.
And you gotta think about it. That's only one show.
Bro, that is
He's
crazy.
been jugging this man for every show, I do believe.
And he been everywhere. He been overseas.
Yeah,
He
bro.
been in Dubai.
And-
Bro, probably got at least 4 million.
And his manager has been in all these places, even without 6ix9ine, because I followed him on IG,
Yeah.
just touring, vacay. I'm out here living this life. I'm out here smoking this. I'm out here look at me eating
Them
breakfast,
niggas-
smoking my blunt. Look at me doing this like this
Eating
big
fat burgers.
Treyway, nigga. We doing it big.
I think they knew their time was gonna come one day.
So they
it's
was-
on some like Scarface shit. You know what I'm saying?
Did you see
Right.
French Montana talk about that?
Uh-uh.
He compared him to Max B. Because Max B kind of got into the same thing back then. He was a troll, I guess, but he did it on like tapes. And he was like, yo, 6ix9ine's the same thing. Even with the slick hair, blah, blah, blah. He was like, just for Instagram. And he was like, if you think about it, these are guys that came from nothing and came from having hard backgrounds. So they already know if, like, whenever this is over or when this stops or I have to go back to doing that. So they were like, might as well do this at the highest level I can until it's over.
Right. And that's what about that.
I was about to say, and is it over?
It's done for.
What y'all think?
That's how 6ix9ine make
yeah,
his money.
I
That's how
think
he make his living. He gonna drop this one last track that he been having buzzing and be done.
Nah,
for.
that was an album. He
finna drop an
pushed it out.
Oh,
I mean,
he
he pushed it. It was supposed to drop on Black Friday. He pushed it.
Yeah.
Oh, he about to drop that album. And,
Nah, I
Good
think
promo.
To be completely honest,
6ix9ine not done, but the rest of them niggas done.
6ix9ine done.
I don't think.
Okay, one more.
No,
One more
I think he might be done. No. Because all right, his label's already stalling his album. Because to be completely honest, what I believed what was gonna be the deal is that he was gonna put up the $1.7 million for the bail, and if they allowed him to get the bail, he was gonna drop the money. I mean, he was gonna drop the album and re-up.
Oh.
He was denied bail. The album blocked the album. I mean, the label told him, no, we pushing the album.
But think about how much more money the label will make if they drop it once he's in jail for real.
My thing is,
That's why they push.
my thing is, he's such a. I feel like they're seeing it. Everything he's doing is such a risk right now. I feel like if after this, like, he has another bail hearing coming up. I think today, Monday. But if he's denied again, I think he's gonna be done. Like, if they sentence him, if he gets to the point where he's convicted again, because he's already violated probation, regardless, he's gonna sit. Regardless,
He's gonna do big time, bro.
I was about to say, because they already talked about his judge talked about how it was risky even putting him on probation at this moment when he was getting released from all these charges and stuff, and within weeks. He gets slapped with 17 charges, including conspiracy to murder. They said he pulled a gun on somebody during an armed robbery himself. 20 years minimum.
I thought it was 32.
Nah, 20 years minimum, life max.
So just think about it. Let's think about it. If he gets the minimum, he's what? How old now?
He's like 19 or 20 or something like that.
So you coming out 40 years old?
No, think
about how your life.
No. Come on now. He's not doing 20. Even if he goes in for 20, some niggas gonna do like 7 to 10.
Yeah.
Okay. If he comes out 30 years old, you can't be this
his
anymore.
career is over.
That's what I'm saying. He's done.
They still gonna
That's what
drop.
I'm saying. If he gets convicted, done.
Yeah, they gonna drop the album, and it's gonna whatever it does, but he's not gonna see that.
He ain't gonna see it.
If he gets all right, I'll say he's done if he does not get this bail right now. Because think about it now, like, even if he gets out right now, I don't give a fuck about TK. That's gonna be the same thing. He's gonna sit until his trial. Like, I don't care.
Yeah, if TK got out right now,
I don't care. Well, it might be different because 6ix9ine is like, even if
scale.
I about to say even if niggas don't care like that, and I'm trying to be easy with my words, hottest, not best. He's the hottest rapper out.
Right.
So I think it might be a little different, but at the same time, was Bobby this hot?
No.
Bobby wasn't this hot.
Bobby might have had 3 songs out.
Yeah, Bobby had Bobby Bitch, and he had fuck. How are we gonna forget the name of this?
Damn, what's the name of the song?
Bitch, caught up on it, and we go.
Bro, I real life cannot think of the name of it.
Hot nigga.
Nigga, yeah.
Yeah.
Then he had another one.
He dropped that in jet. Well, Bobby Bitch was Bobby Bitch.
Yeah. That computers.
You know,
I think went hard.
Bobby Bitch. Bro, Bobby was my nigga, man. He was really that nigga, bro. Like, we was
for like 2 months.
You remember when we was outside and I threw the the Taco Bell up in the air?
Stupid, dude.
Crazy, but
used to be wild back in the
yeah, like, I feel like if he doesn't get out on this bail hearing, because he got an emergency bail hearing after he was denied the first time. I think you can shelf that nigga if you don't get out today, you can shelf that nigga.
You know what I mean?
Like, and I honestly always thought that 6ix9ine would end up like not having that longevity, but like this was gonna be like one for the books, one we was gonna get to look back and like, y'all remember 6ix9ine and shit.
Yeah.
But I didn't think it was gonna be. I thought he was gonna fall off. I wasn't gonna say he went to jail or died or nothing like that.
The niggas in the jail gonna remember 6ix9ine.
Yeah, because they 6ix9ine.
Y'all remember that?
Oh my god!
Y'all remember that rainbow hair boy that came in here?
Dude, he already in the hell getting bullied. He already getting bullied. That's then he get like transferred to a new facility or something.
Yeah, they got transferred to a new facility, like away from all gang affiliation.
Because getting bullied.
And they said that he gonna snitch.
Oh yeah.
He's already his manager's already releasing statements on how he was never a gang member anyway. This was just to promote his rap image.
He's saying that about himself or 6ix9ine?
No, they saying that about 6ix9ine. Like they saying like 6ix9ine was never a gang member. This was all just promo for rap, which we knew anyway.
Right.
But y'all the one decided to take it too far.
You wanted to keep them.
Like I would have just paid some niggas in red shirts. Like all y'all niggas slap on some red, and we gonna run together. Like this nigga,
we gonna shoot this video.
I'm about to say this nigga went and got the non-Trey Bloods. Got the non-Trey Bloods involved. Yeah, now it's gonna go down.
Yeah, I got it.
Same thing with Bobby. What was they like the GS9?
GS9.
Mm-hmm. Everybody want to run.
Oh, I knew. No, and I didn't say nothing just because I didn't think it'd be important because I never thought this would happen. Bobby dissed 6ix9ine at first, but you know Bobby, even though he in jail, he still got jail to the streets. But like
he got the feature from him.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like when he got the feature in my head because he had dissed him before, I was like, okay, 6ix9ine got something going on in the streets because Bobby will fuck with him now. Like Bobby wouldn't fuck with him before. He was even though he was in jail, he was like, man, this colored hair ass nigga, blah 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 blah. And all of a sudden they came out with a feature. I was like, okay, he got some kind of street tie at this point. But
good luck, Charlie.
For real. At this point,
get your Disney ass. Take your Disney ass to jail, nigga.
Stop snitching.
I like his bro, man. That low key sucked to me just cause y'all didn't like his tracks like that. But now when the beginning of the gummo start, I'm like, oh.
Nah, bro. I real life wanted. I never listened to 6ix9ine, but I was gonna listen to his album just because, you know what I'm saying.
You probably wanted to like it. Or even if it's
I just want to hear it. Yeah, I just want to hear it, and I still want to hear it.
You 10 for 10, but you ain't dropped no album for. Let's see what this album talking about.
I just want to hear that. I know I'm not gonna like it, but it's
like
whatever.
If I was a little baby, even though I'm hot right now and I'm a little baby, and any other nigga that had a feature, you know how mad I am thinking I'm about to get some of the biggest promo that's ever that I've had all year. And they shelved this nigga album.
It's still gonna come out, bro.
They gonna drop it soon as they
get either way it goes, they gonna drop that album because he gonna need money for he got a baby mama, he got a baby,
he got a family.
Bro, his baby mama fine as hell.
I believe it.
On baby nigga on Dukes on Mom Duke on Mom Duke she
on
fine.
Jesus,
bro. Like she bad, but I think she got new rapper teeth, so I don't know.
Veneers.
Yo, don't let this podcast come up. You have a brand new set of rapper. Bite your pussy off.
Shit, I just want some Allen Iverson earrings.
When your earlobes drooping. Remember when he got out of that?
This nigga got on top of the car. Yeah, I really think that was it. We was gonna talk about 6ix9ine last just because that was the big thing of last week.
Bite your pussy.
Hopefully 6ix9ine. Well, I mean,
I don't care.
All your energy comes. Oh, not energy, whatever you want to call it. Everything comes back.
However y'all walk.
The way, I was about to say, whatever you put in, you get back.
Yep.
So
it's the law of attraction. Get what you put in, baby.
YG was pretty happy. Tato, Chief, they smoked good that night. They smoked good at the Oakwood that night.
Right. Man, them niggas probably didn't even give a damn.
I'm about to say, Trippy definitely. Did you see Trippy's video? Well, it's Kari sent me Trippy's video. Him and 10K. Yeah, but
locked up.
Won't let me
no. My fault. But yeah, that was about.
Thought he was Usher.
Who?
That's about it. But yeah. And we're going to go ahead and wrap up. It's been Rise and Grind. I think we got everything out for the week. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe on the page. Make sure you check us out. We on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Radio Public.
All that.
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all check us out. Subscribe.
Follow the pages too, man. We'll be coming with their content every single day.
Every day.
Every day. Every fucking day.
Every day.
Piping hot. Every day.
Off the press.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
You don't speak English? Todos los días.
Hey.
They go on the Spanish with things.
Get them. Every single day.
Yeah. Hey. I'm like, the only reason I was mad is because I took sign language, but I can't think of every day.
Then he come up.
It's the
Yeah, that's it, y'all.
It's your boy, Chef Hoppy.
Yeah, we out, y'all.
Lil Kari.